Hi everyone, it's Jan here from Active Dales, and today I've got another one of our shorter workouts for you, and this one is going to be using a resistance band. So mine's quite a long band, no handles on the end, but if you've got something similar to this or one with handles, that's great. Or you can still do the workout without having a band. You could just use your own body weight, or you could grab a couple of water bottles to replicate the moves. The only other thing you're going to need is just a chair for the workout as well, just a couple of different exercises we're going to be using the chair. So let's get ourselves warmed up then. So first of all, feet are hip width apart. We're just doing that up-down movement onto our toes, back down onto our heels. We're going to introduce a roll of the shoulders backwards. And then change, take them forwards. So think about the core muscles, so pulling the tummy button in nice and tight. And this 2 to 3 minute warm up is really important for any workout that you're going to do. Taking that into a march for me. So we're doing little bicep curl movements, our hands are coming up towards the shoulders, and we're bringing those knees up towards hip height. Keep that going for me. 3, 2, 1. This time, keep marching with the legs. We're just going to introduce some arms now. So the arms are coming out in front of us. So I open up the chest as we go back. Squeeze, and also bring those hands in front of us at chest height. If you want to just make it a little bit harder, you can just pop a little bounce into the movement now. Or you can just keep it as a step knee raise. For 3, 2, 1. Take the arms above the head now. So we're pulling down, squeezing the back muscles as we bring the arms back down. Reaching nice and high. Keep that going for 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to alternate an elbow to a knee movement. So just got a little bit more waist work here. So pulling the tummy in nice and tight. For 3, 2, 1. This time, little step with our feet. So step out, bring those arms up nice and high above the head. So we're reaching up, stretching all the way up through your sides. So pull that tummy in nice and tight. For 3, 2, 1. This time bringing the arms at chest height. So stepping across again and reaching. For 3, 2, 1. Back into that march for me. So again, those knees nice and high. So we should be feeling a little bit warmer now. So we've increased that blood flow around the body. So we're going to start our resistance band workout then. So if you want to grab yourselves a little drink, grab one. If you want to grab your band, I'm just going to start our timer off. Okay, first exercise that we're going to do then. You need to be standing on your band with your feet hip width apart. So we can adjust our resistance throughout. What you're going to do is you're going to pull your arms up to your side, you hold it up, and push the arms back behind, come in, back down. So it's an up, back, relax, back down. Keeping the tension on the band as we're pushing out and lowering back down. So we're doing an upright row or bent over row to a tricep kickback movement. So up, behind, hold it, back down. So keep that resistance there. It's a bit easy. Take your hands a little bit further onto your band. If that's a bit hard, loosen your band for me. So pulling up. I've only got 5 seconds left. So keep that going behind. And relax. Stepping off your band now. So I folded my band over, and I'm going to be holding it about chest height in front of me with a little bend in my elbows. Little bend in your knees. All you're going to do is you're going to pull out on the band and relax it back in. So we're pulling, holding, squeezing the bust, relaxing. Making sure that you don't just let go of the band at all. you're maintaining the tension there. So we're pulling out and squeezing. I'll come to the side so you can see it's about a bust high. My elbows are up, so I'm not letting them drop down, and we're just pulling out, holding the resistance and relaxing. So breathe out and back in. Breathe as we pull out, and then breathe in as we come back in. So we're squeezing and working all through the chest area here. So pull it out, relax, out and relax. For 2, 1 and relax in. So we'll do one for the legs now. So we're going to stand on the band with our feet shoulder width apart. I'm just going to pull the bands up so my hands are about hip height, and they're going to stay with those hips. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bend the body down and come back up. So we're sticking our bottoms out behind us and we go back up. Keeping those knees behind your toes. So I'm going to turn side on for you. So sticking bums out, coming back up. So feet shoulder width apart, knees stay behind your toes. Dropping down, coming back up. Holding that resistance nice and tight and squeezing. So knees are going out, coming back up. So we're going down and up. Keep that going for me. We've only got 5 seconds left. Last 2, 1 and relax. Bringing the band back up. Again, I've folded mine over. I'm now going to have a little bend in my knees. The band comes behind my head, straight up so I can't see it. This time I'm pulling the band out and relaxing. So I'm trying to squeeze those shoulder blades, trying to pull them together, using your big latissimus dorsi muscles in the back. So I'm pulling out, relaxing. So again, what I'm not doing is letting the band go. I'm maintaining tension. That feels easy. You move your hands in a little bit more to do the squeeze. If that felt too hard, then you move your arms out a little bit. So keep going for me. Breathe out and back in. Breathing out and in again. So squeezing and relaxing. For 3, 2, 1 and relax down. This time we're going to stand on the band again. So I'm standing on the band, feet are about hip width apart. My arms are just down to the sides. This time we're going to take the arms out to the side. So you want to maintain a nice straight wrist, and we take the arms out and back in. So a little bend in my knees to protect my back. My arms are going out. You're taking them up to around or towards shoulder height. It depends on the resistance of your band. So you're going to where you can feel all of those back muscles working again for you. And back down. So breathing out as we pull up, in when we go back down. So we're out and back in. Breathing out and back in again. If it feels a bit hard, you could take one foot off the band just to give you a little bit more stretch in that band. And relaxing down. Okay, this time you are going to have one foot on your band. We've just got that, our arms down to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to lunge back and do a bicep curl. So I'm going to step back and bring the arms up to shoulder, stepping back up together. So as we go down, we bicep curl. If that bicep curl feels easy, you just need to hold that band that little bit lower down. So we're stepping back and up. So bicep curl and a lunge back. So we're stepping back, coming back. So our body weight's going down. We are curling our hands up towards our shoulders. Tummy's in nice and tight. Body's nice and upright. I'll come back face on for you so you can see the bicep curl. My elbows are staying tucked into my sides and we're just curling. Last one. And then we need to do the same on the other foot. So we're just standing onto our band, nice and upright, ready for our lunge back. And away we go. So bicep curl, stand it back up. Bicep curl, back up we go. So lunge back. If the lunge back's a bit too much for you, just do a little step back. You don't have to go all the way down. And coming back up again. So lunge and back up. Lunge, back up. So we've got all that upper body working now, and also into the legs. So a step, and back up again. Curl, and straighten. We've got 2, 1, and relaxing back down. Okay, now we're going to stand on that band again. Again, this time of movement is going to be up in front. So a little bend in your knees, tummy in nice and tight, shoulders back, we're raising up in front. So it's nice straight arm, forward raise. This time working the front part of the shoulders into the biceps and the triceps. So a nice straight wrist again. Again, if that resistance is a little bit too much, put it in one foot on the band, and then it's just going to allow a little bit more elasticity of that band, just to bring those shoulders up. So go with what's right for you and how much you can feel that. So we're going to work, like I say, shoulders into the back again, into those arms. Last few seconds for 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to need our chair now. So I'm just going to bring my chair in. And what you're going to do is you're going to have one foot on there. You're going to raise your leg. You're going to pull the band quite high. So my hands are up towards my shoulders. Now you're going to push your leg away so you're straightening your leg. So you're pushing. So you're doing a quad push here. So we're toning and strengthening these muscles on the top of your thigh. So if you can notice, my hands are not moving at all. It's my knee pushing away and then controlling the band back. So push away and control back. So on none of these moves are we just letting go. So you want to work on both parts of your movement. The push and the relax. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So I'm going to come back forward for you this time. So, one foot on that band, raise the hands up, so we've lifted our knee up, so they're up towards the shoulders, elbows are tucked in nice and tight, and then we're just going to extend that leg and come back up. So push away and up. So we're trying to straighten that leg down towards the floor, and then control it back up. So again, great for toning and strengthening, say, the top part of your thigh. So keep those hands up for me. We've only got a few more exercises, and then we're going to have worked all the main muscle groups. So 15 seconds, and then we've got another seated exercise to do. So of course this is working into these arms as well, as we're holding the resistance band. And relax. So what I've done is I've folded the band over. I'm then taking it behind my legs. So I'm sitting on the third part of my chair. I've wrapped them over and I'm holding the band on top. My feet are just slightly apart. All you're going to do is you're pushing your knees out towards the sides. Trying to keep your feet flat on the floor, so you're not rocking your ankles out, it is just these thighs. So we're toning and strengthening in the inner part of the thighs. If that feels easy, then tighten your band a little bit more. If it feels too hard, then loosen your band. So we're sitting nice and upright, tummy is in nice and tight, breathing out, take it out and back in. So just holding it slightly, then relaxing. So squeezing out and back in. Last one. Okay, we're going to stand back up again now. And we're going to stand back onto our band. So again, our feet are shoulder width apart. I'm now just going to pull the band in front of me. I'm going to hold that. Little bend in your knees. You're going to twist, twist. So we're only twisting as far as our hips are. What we're not doing is bending our knee and twisting. So little bend there, hips are stable, and then we're just holding that band in front of us, and we're just going side to side. So this is really tummies and the oblique waist muscles. So think about your technique. So just twist it, centre, twist, centre. So my hips are stable. It's only my waist twist that is allowing me to come from side to side. Keeping those hands up on that resistance and relaxing. And our final one then, still again for your abdominals and waist. Bending the knees again. So tilt the pelvis. So tummy's in nice and tight. What we're going to do is we're going to bend down to one side. We pull up on the band on the other side. We straighten and we repeat. So you're going from one side to the other side. If it feels easy, tighten that band a little bit more. So keeping the body weight backwards, so we're not leaning forwards here at all. We are literally going from side, centre, side, centre. Tummy in nice and tight. Breathe in. So go down, breathe out as I straighten up. In, out. So nice and controlled. Pulling that band up towards the armpit area and then relaxing down as we change the sides over. Last 3, 2, 1 and relaxing. I'm just going to stop my timer because now we are just going to have a stretch. So that's a full body circuit that we've done, working all the main muscle groups there. You could of course repeat that if you wanted to. All we did was 45 seconds of work with that 15-second gap for us to prepare for the next exercise. So let's have a little stretch then first. So let's like bending the knees, pushing your hands away from you, rounding the top of the back and through the shoulders. And then taking the hands out behind, so trying to straighten those shoulder blades back, hands slightly away from the body, head down. So we're opening up the chest area. And relaxing. One arm behind the head, stretching either across the top or just pushing gently back to stretch through the tricep, the back part of the arm. And then changing over. And relaxing down. Legs going to put one foot in front of the other. We're keeping our front leg straight. We are bending our back leg, sticking our bottoms down. Hands can just rest on this leg. So we're stretching all the way up through the hamstring, the back part of your thigh. And changing those legs over. So very simple exercises, but really, really effective. So great for really toning and tightening all the main muscles there. Relax. This time bring one foot up behind, slight bend in your supporting leg, keep your hips forwards. So we're strengthening it, straightening up through, stretching up through your quadricep, the front part of the leg. And relaxing down, changing the legs over for me. Of course, if you want to lean or hold on to the side of the chair, that's absolutely fine. And relax this time, one foot in front of the other. Keep both feet into the floor, you're leaning forwards into it this time. So a nice big step out, stretching up through your calf. So just leaning forwards into it. And then relaxing, changing those legs over. And relax. Little shake for those legs, little shake for those arms. Just a little squat down. Breathe in, reach really nice and tall for me. And then back down. One more for me. So big total body stretch. Up we go. And then out and down. So excellent work, everyone. So I hope you've enjoyed that resistance band workout. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.